Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. Got an Elan Ripstick 94W Black Edition for you today. Ski's a carryover from last year when it was first introduced. These Black Edition skis have taken the normal Ripstick construction and just kind of upped the amperage a little bit, making them more stable, more powerful, more energetic, while still being pretty darn light and mobile and just really fun all-mountain skis. At 94 millimeters underfoot, we're certainly looking at a very versatile and well-rounded ski. These things in the mid-90s do great both on and off trail, but they'll never be the best at either or both. It's really kind of, when you're in the mid-90s, you're looking for something that is more in the averages. There's certainly going to be better carving skis and better floating ones out there, but this one kind of takes the best and mixes them up into one thing. So very versatile, very well-rounded, and uses a lot of sophistication in the construction and shaping. Elan does very interesting things with their amphibio rocker profile, the asymmetric build, a right-left specific ski, giving these a very unique and frankly rare feel on snow in the industry today. Still built with a tube light wood core of poplar and paulownia. We get quad rod technology in here, so 4 carbon tubes, 2 that run along the sides, the length of the ski, and then 1 in the forebody, and then 1 through the tail here. So those rods are 360-degree tubes of carbon. Whenever you're putting carbon in that type of an application, it really just ups the energy and responsiveness of the material. So great edge grip, nice feedback, and then smoother feel through the forebody and through the tail. They also use a flax laminate in the shovel here, and that allows them to keep the forebody a little bit thinner and does make for kind of a more flexible feel, especially in the tips. Really easy to engage, especially in bumps and trees and at the start of a carved turn. Then on the bottom, we get 2 strips of unidirectional carbon. So those run tip to tail along the bottom of the core. Again, adding more of that carbon energy to the mix and increasing the pep. This is the 161, and we're on the scale here at under 1,500 grams, 1,477 grams. They're replacing wood with carbon, so it's not like this is any heavier than the normal Ripstick 94. Just adds more of that carbon to the mix in order to get a little bit more of a high performance feel. But yeah, below 1,500 grams is pretty light. And then we get into the shape, which is equally as interesting. Using that amphibio rocker profile and a right-left specific setup, they're basically putting more camber on the uphill side of the ski and more rocker on the downhill side, emphasizing that carving power of the downhill edge and then that floatiness of the uphill edge. And that's going to help skiers get from turn to turn with greater ease and fluidity. It's super easy to keep these things parallel through any type of turn style and any type of conditions. Equally as good in bumps and trees as it is on groomers, just really kind of hits everything right down the middle. 14.8 meter turn radius here in this 161. That's pretty short, combined with that, softer flex in the tip, I think makes this thing really engage into the turns nice and easy, while the flatter tail delivers nice energy and pop out of it. But yeah, you can mix up, shorter to medium radius turns with ease on this ski, and it functions extremely well in tighter spots. So here in Vermont, we have a lot of tight woods. This ski excels, a lot of kind of manky moguls. That's another bright spot for this. I think where you're going to miss out on some of the more powerful skis in the mid-90s is just on firmer snow and on groomers and in carved turns, especially at higher speeds. I think that there are better options for that. But if you're looking to be more in the mid-range, this ski has very high levels of sophistication and engineering that make it extremely approachable while having a very high end in that performance spectrum. I think it's best on feet of advanced skiers. I think that there's an intermediate component. There's also an expert one. That expert skier should probably be aware that these are lighter and not as demanding, while that intermediate should also note that there's a lot of energy here. So that's why it's kind of in that advanced realm for being this well-rounded all-mountain ski. But make sure you check out this Elan Ripstick 94W Black Edition here at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye!